Forbes India and Indeed present Top 30 Talent Leaders of 2025.
So, what does it mean for me to be recognized as the top 30 talent leaders for 2025 by Forbes India? So, from where I started my journey, working in a multinational itself was a big dream, let alone being recognized and your name is being called out by Forbes India. It means that your some independent recognition that your people's strategy is driving a result, you are driving outcome which is leading to the business impact and innovation. It raises your personal and employer brand. It opens door to new networks, speaking platforms, and it also gives a credibility to the programs and that you're running, and also can you scale those programs within the organization. The journey that I'm most proud of as the talent leader is coaching and mentoring people. When I see those mentees in becoming managers and leaders themselves, it makes me proud that people whom I know have grown and or outgrown me and being there at a successful level somewhere outside of the organization or within organization. So that's what I'm very proud of. A couple of extra things that I think I'm proud of is building a purpose-driven organization and the strategy that is delivering the business outcomes, involving data decision making rather than the intuition in my work. So that's what I'm proud of. The biggest lesson that I've learned in my talent leader journey is that influence beats authority any day, right? So, delivering real impact as a talent leader means combining evidence with relationship, using data to make human-centric decisions, getting your act together to make sure you have measurable outcomes, simple dashboards, and fast pilots to prove value into the processes that or the strategy that you are working on. I also invest a lot, and that's a skill that I'm learning and will continue to learn is in coaching and partnering with leaders so that solution that you are driving sticks. The approach turned our learning investment into measurable productivity gain. The role of talent leader have changed over the past 15, 16 years since I started working, right? It has become more moved from operational delivery to strategic partnership with the business. It has moved from policies to product and experience design. It has moved from intuition to the database decision making. It has also moved from HR doing isolation programs to cross functional and technology enabled ecosystems. And it has, lastly and important, is from compliance focus to ethical and inclusive leadership. So that's a couple of things that I've seen changed since I started my journey. How do I know when I found the right talent? Is when the talent starts hitting early outcomes when they come on board. Uh, when they start trusting or start trusting the team, and the team starts trusting the person. So that's when you know that you have hired the right talent into the system. The key to finding the right talent is not only go by the what is written on the resume, but also what they're saying. Do they have ability to fail and grow from their failure? Have they experienced failure and then they have tried new things to overcome those failures? Have they worked in an environment where they have no authority but still have to deliver results? So these are few of the parameters that I personally involved in finding the right talent. The biggest challenge the talent leaders will face in the coming year is working in this ever changing environment. We have all working or hearing about AI and automation. So, what we need to do as talent leaders while protecting people careers, fairness, and well being, you also need to reskill the uh, talent. You need to govern the talent into a way that they become more outcome driven. You need to build and reskill the talent where uh, they, they work in a hybrid skill centered organizations. So success will come from pragmatic pilots, strong governance, and treating learning and mobility as strategic levers, not HR programs. If I wouldn't be the talent leader, I would be in a business helping my father. One superhero ability that I would like to have is to pause time and speed up time. Pause time to deeply diagnose and speed up time uh, to drive scale innovations. The most unusual and unexpected talent that I came across in my career is a person who has a very very transferable curiosity. The person was always eager to learn and to dive into different aspects of the HR. So the person was for a year worked into business partnering, to the recruitment, to learning. So that curiosity and that skill I'm still to develop. So that's the person that I would still rate much higher. That how can a person learn and relearn the newer skills so fast? So my hero is my first manager when I started my journey, and I still admire, and he's still my mentor. Uh, what I learned from that person and still learning is the patience. Uh, the person never ever loses the cool, whatever the situation is. So that's the skill I need to learn. One habit that I've always maintained is to reflect and do a prioritization of work. Every week, what I have on my calendar is to reflect what worked, what did not work, and do clear prioritization of tasks so that I'm not involved on a day-to-day basis on every firefighting modes and clearly calling out what comes first, what comes last. My advice to all talent leaders is always hire for potential, coach talent, and provide them opportunity to fail so that they can learn and move on.
Forbes India and Indeed present Top 30 Talent Leaders of 2025.